sunlight through her lonely eyes. It reflects the ocean and stars, but her cry echoes around the simple loss of love in her heart, making this whole fairy tale a lie. Youth and sorrow's tender embrace, this was never meant to happen. The light of the day, the only reason you have to stay. Hear me sing my song and just keep holding on.
Alright, so now that I've got my orange juice and I've got all you guys with me, who is ready to watch? Lost my fucking breath. Let me try that again. Who is ready for... Fuck, I can't say it. Who's ready for some Cinderella phenomenon? Jesus Christ. Like, am I okay? I don't even know. I woke up at like 7:45 this morning. I was like, no. Do you have a good anime to suggest I watch? I don't know. I'm more of a manga reader. That's the thing. me, tongues. Alright. Me. Well, I mean, if you insist, I was just gonna plan to sit here and talk all day. Are you already- what does that mean? Are you already kids? I started watching Devil's Part-Timer. Couldn't get into it though. It was confusing. It's horrible! You know what? Let me see what it sounds like. Hold on. So you guys can hear it. Let me just mute that for you. Let me see what it sounds like real quick before we start this, 'cause I still have it. It happened like a few minutes ago. I'm so disappointed in myself. Let me see what it sounds like. Come on. Fucking play. Holy fuck, I'm so upset! So... oh no. So... oh, I muted the music, whoops. So, I didn't listen to it when I stopped recording and said, like, yeah, I'm gonna stream. So, I listened to it now, and it's just my voice. It's just my fucking voice. My whole entire night got turned around because I thought something that happened didn't happen. But, you know what? This is better. This is nice. 100% produced me too, and I remember you playing the first game. Have you? Yeah, I've played the second one. Let me just link you the thing. I'll link you the thing, that way you can be lazy like me. Un momento. I can link, because I have the powers. Yeah, I played both completely through, except for the bad endings. I did get one bad ending, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that mess up. Where is my playthrough? Show me those. Seduce me 1, seduce me 2, the demon hua. Alright. 1. Okay. Here. Have that. You're welcome. Alright. So we're actually gonna start. And also, there is this problem where the game does freeze. So if it does freeze, just spam the chat with the word freeze. Okay. Let's go! Let's actually do something in this fucking game. So, I don't know. I read like, yeah, I read 15 minutes worth of it, so I know what's happening. I'm sure people can question what we're doing here. Guys, we're having a good time. Don't even question it, we're having a good time. Alright, so I'm actually gonna record separately too. Do I have to then? I'll record separately, that way I can upload it later. But there we go. Alright, so for people who are watching the recording that I just clicked off of... Actually, that doesn't make sense. Fuck that. Fuck that idea, because I have to keep clicking back to chat. Whoops, what the fuck did I just do? Don't worry, guys. We'll get to this in a minute. I'm just way too hyper. Good time, more like a great time. Don't do that, Lawrence. That's not funny. That's not funny. Freeze is a serious word. It's like yelling fire in the middle of a fucking theater. You stepped out of rhythm again, Sexto. We are dancing with our tall-ass mother who is tall as the Eiffel fucking Tower. But mother, this is really hard. That's what she said. A princess never complains. You must perfect this waltz by tomorrow, otherwise I will not allow you to play with your dolls for the day. Oh no. I hear a high-pitched noise in the background. I think that's the music. My ferrets are playing, so you might hear squeaking. Might hear random squeaking. It's just them. Don't even worry about it. But if you have time for objections, you have time to push yourself harder. Now, once again, from the top. Oh, how you doing, Rod? How you doing, my brother, literally? Fuck you, Mom. Fuck you, Mom. The following days are uneventful. Emmy continues her dance lessons with Rod. Her steps are still far from perfect, but I can tell that she has improved since my demonstration with Rod. I remember those good old times. I didn't voice crack. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, Rod still chooses to ignore me most of the time, though I have noticed that he is less cold than usual. He's like lukewarm. It's okay. We call him Luke. At least he does not snap at me for no good reason anymore. Dude, there was always a reason when it comes to you. Though Dolores is no longer assisting me, she insists on staying in my room more often. She says that there is something important she wants to investigate, and I cannot even guess what it might be. May has all the animals. Yeah, I do. I prefer not having her around anyway. Her constant chattering makes it difficult to focus on anything. We'll get her a jacket, it's cold. Right now, I'm still trying to figure out how I can achieve my first good deed. Almost 3 months have passed since I was first cursed, but I have yet to complete my first good deed. These are my thoughts as I head to my sleeping quarters after dinner that night. I may excuse me long ago. long ago. He's like lukewarm, like my tea. Yes, a live stream. Yes, a live stream. Oh, this game. Oh, my ferrets just spilled all their food. That's great. Oh, heat up your tea, dude. We'll be here. These are my thoughts as I head back to my sleeping quarters after dinner. I may excuse me long ago, insisting that I go to my own room before she went to hers. I am walking down the hallway when I notice Rod heading down a familiar path. Where are you going, my bro? I follow after him. You going in the margin? Stop spilling your food, you reckless pieces of shit! Rod jumps and turns around. The surprise in his face quickly fades into annoyance. Don't do that again. What if we just sneak up behind him and just kind of clap in his ear? Is my new profile pic showing? Nope, it looks the same. Hello! Hello, May, hello! Hello, and we don't talk anymore. Sorry. And no, not today. Where you going, bro? Since I came here, I found out that Rod occasionally sneaks out of the palace at night through the secret passageway to go to the march-in. Even now, I'm still confused as to why he goes there. He said before that he had given up on breaking his curse, which makes me wonder why he still visits. It also makes me wonder why he would refuse to break his curse in the first place. Guys, I have a theory. It's 4 a.m., but fuck it. I have a theory as to why Rod does not want to break his curse, and I think it's a foolproof theory that it's true. It's so true. Okay, so get this. You can't talk, but you're a lonely kid, right? And you got a little bunny friend. Talks for you, talks to you. Come on. Don't tell me you wouldn't want a little bunny friend. I mean, if he breaks his curse, goodbye bunny friend. You don't need it anymore. You don't need Sebastian. You don't want to get rid of Sebastian. I wouldn't want to get rid of Sebastian. Sebastian's forever. So, Rod just loves Sebastian. That's pretty much why. Why were you cursed, Rod? Rod's my bae. I'm not answering that question. Oh, come on, dude. God, don't be karma, please. Why? I cannot help you break your curse if you refuse to tell me anything. I told you before that I would not need your help. You need my help, Rod. You just don't know it yet. But I chose you as my partner. You help me and I help you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's kind of like a gang thing. It's kind of like a gang thing. Dude, I am the most sheltered kid you will ever meet. And I'm sitting here saying, it's a gang thing. What? Excuse me, Rod. Rude much. It's highly likely that breaking Rod's curse will also count for a good deed. Stop thinking about yourself, Sexto. Rod scowls at me and crosses his arms. I'm afraid that this isn't how it works at all. The sounds of his footsteps keep me from coming back with a retort. Rude footsteps. We both turn to see Sir Alcaster approaching us. Boy. Lawrence, what the hell? Prince Rod, good evening. God damn it. I am okay. Good evening, Sir Bitchcaster. You okay, man? You need a messenger bandage? You know what? Rod, if you don't answer, I'll slap your ass. What's wrong with you guys? Did I make you like this? Sir Outcaster turns to me and raises an eyebrow. Cock that eyebrow, boy. You should be attending to Princess Emmy. Oh, boy. Well. Rod silences me with a look. He moves to stand in front of me, shielding me from Sir Outcaster's gaze. Oh, protect me, boy. We were both about to go to her. Let's go, Sexto. Woo! Rod strides away, and I quickly curtsy to Sir Outcaster before following after Rod. I can still feel Sir Bitchcaster's eyes on my back as I walk away. I try my best to suppress this shudder. Rod and I walk through the hallway in silence. We both stop in our tracks and we hear the clattering of silverware. I look around and realize that the sound has come from behind us, behind a set of doors that is slightly open. Oh god, this guy. Yup. The dining hall. Oh no. That's Emmy's voice. But why though? That guy just goot roasted, I guess. Like in all caps and then, I guess. We do not see Emmy when we enter the room, but there is a dizzying array of cutlery. I keep saying it weirdly for some reason. Cultry. I keep wanting to say that for some reason. I don't know why. Set out on the table. Emmy surprises us both by crawling out from beneath the table. She flashes us an embarrassed smile as she gets to her feet, holding several forks and knives in her hands. What the fuck are you doing? You should be getting ready for bed. Yay, May is mom. Sorry. I eyed the silverware on the table. I thought I could practice before I sleep today. It has already been an incredibly long day for her, and she's still doing this? I watch as Emmy puts the cutlery back onto the table in the wrong places. You need to rest, Em. No. I will after I practice the placement one last time. Fucking hell. Sebastian, we found your sister. Bri, I went to the just break everything. Whoa! I'm sorry, I just got a message. Perhaps throw the silverware like Sebastian, bro! That's not the only thing she flashed, if you know what I'm saying. And those deadpan emojis. She smiles at him before returning to the table. Skype, shut the fuck up. I'm not even in a fucking group chat. Get out of here. I don't know why a person would need so much cutlery. One fork, one spoon, and then one knife should be more than enough for a meal. Girl, you feel me. Emmy's a sheep and Rod is the wolf who's took pity on the sheep. No bad endings. We're not getting any bad endings, I promise. Goodbye, voice. And all these glasses, if I recall correctly. This one is for water, this one is for red wine, and this one is for white wine. Girl, you like 15. You can't have wine. That flute is a fucking instrument. It's for champagne. The other is for sherry. Who the fuck is sherry? I don't fucking know a sherry. Oh, right. Ugh. But there are two more. One to cry, just to cry in. One to put your tears in. God. Whoa, KPG, your real end is dirty. We'll never escape from the bad ending. You know what, Lawrence? I bet you $5 I won't get a bad ending. Bring it on, my dude. Bring it on. The other is for juice, okay. And the other glass is for dessert wine. What the fuck is dessert? Well, okay. Asking the question what the fuck is dessert wine is obviously wine when you have it for dessert. But do you need a separate cup for that? Like last night, I was sitting on the couch and I had a wine glass and I was drinking like fucking cherry Pepsi. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Do it, I dare you. Posh wine. The dessert wine glass will only be used during the dessert course. And the juice glass is only used when juice is being served as a course. Wait a second. Wait, as a course? Hold on. What kind of diet are you on? Otherwise, it's placed next to the water goblet. I see. Yep, it all just fits together into one big piece. Puzzle piece. I see Rod staring at me out of the corner of his eyes. Oh. His lips twitch before he turns back to his sister. It looked like he was about to smile. God. Oh, Gina, fuck, are you okay, May? I'm either very hyper or very tired, or maybe just a little drunk. Nobody will ever know. Oh god, what's in this orange juice? Then what are these for? Emmy points out the group of forks in front of her. Well, you put them in between your fingers and whoosh, right at them. At the people you don't like. You use those every day, Your Highness. You should know the answer. I just don't know what the fuck a fork is. Emmy points at them as she rattles off names. Dinner fork! Fish fork! Salad fork! The salad fork is just very tiny. Correct. Actually, every fork is the same. It just looks the same. Except one is just a darker shade of silver. Wait. Did I ship Mayek's table? Wait, where did this table come from? I think dessert wine is sweeter. When the orange juice kicks in. Yeah, bruh. Oh, I drink the hard stuff. Whoa, I just saw a bunch of emojis. What the fuck? When your fave YouTube notices you. There's a fork specifically for fish. I think there is one for fish, one for lobster, and I think for shrimp. I don't know. But yes, there's also a specific one for soup. Well, not fork, but spoon. No, fuck it. Fuck it all. Just eat your soup with a fork. I feel like Rod is a pie chart. 80% emotionless, 20% pissed off. Okay, Rod is just a pie chart. You know so much about etiquette too. You're really incredible, Sexto. You make a better noblewoman than I do. If only she knew. Even if I told her I was noble, it's not as if she would believe me. I just read a lot about all of these things. You read and know enough to put them into practice. That's amazing. Let's eat soup. Let's eat soup with a fork, everyone. Whoa. He is my pie chart, if you know what I mean. No way that came out wrong. Soup fork, best fork. All right, everybody, you heard it from here. You heard it here first. God, I can't talk. Everybody, whenever you eat soup, any kind of liquid food, that sounds disgusting. Just eat it with a fork. And if anybody asked you why, just say May told you to. Okay. Especially since you haven't been with us so long, right, Rod? Oh, don't give a shit. Rod shrugs. He does not much to my surprise, I can't talk. Disagree. Perhaps you'd be my teacher, Sexto. I can learn so quickly from you. No, God, no. Emmy quickly straightens out the cutlery. Now that I think about it, I have come to realize that Emmy is much more than she appeared to be. A little less annoying, a little more stupid. It's probably because I am forced to spend so much time with her as her maid. She is flawed, not as conceited, and more humble than I had originally thought. I have the hiccups, guys. Soup fork. Not the best fork, simply one hell of a fork! I like juice you can drink with a fork. What? Like, oh my god, guys, an invention! An invention! So a fork, with, like, the little finger things have, like, little holes, and, like, a fork is like a straw. Guys, new invention. Patent it. We got it. We got this. You can drink your soup with a fork! Oh, it's a revolution! I have created the next best thing in the world. Maybe I should try lending her a hand. I may not be one of your tutors, but if you need help with your lessons, just ask me and I will do what I can for you. Oh god, Sexto, what have you become? Sexto, ew. I glance at Rod, who is once again wearing that expression of surprise, or just sleeping. I shift my attention to Emmy once again. You only have 1 month left to prepare, and as your personal maid, I feel it my responsibility, of course, to help you in whatever ways I can. Let's fatten it. How about a spoon for trucks? Guys. You're a genius. Thank you. Sexto, oh my god, you're so sweet. No, don't cry. Don't cry. This isn't what I came here for. Emmy wipes her eyes with the back of her hand, and that's when I notice something glistening on her cheek. God, don't do it. God, is she crying? You're extremely kind, Sexto. You're funny, Emmy. I didn't know you had this sense of humor. Thank you. I will definitely take you up on that offer. I'm still looking at Emmy when I catch a faint glow coming from the pendant on my chest. Da-da-da-da-da. What just happened? Oh, what a pretty necklace you have, Sexto. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Anyway, for now, I think that both of us would benefit from some sleep. Fork illusion? Spoon for schnitzels. Wait, what? Because if I see you on the news, yeah? Yeah? Today, on the news, Maylee has created something amazing. I'm gonna be one of those, like, infomercials or whatever, just selling stuff at, like, 2 a.m. Gonna be on one of those shows. It's like, this is how my fork works. I will flip all the tables. The name Sexto makes you think wrong really fast. Well, duh, that's why I did it, bro. After escorting Emmy back to her room, I walk out into the hallway in a daze. What was that light? Girl, look down. Seems like you actually managed to obtain your first good deed. Shit. I did not know he was still here. The silent boy stalks silently. He lurks. You can see him on all the group chats just lurking. I look down at my pendant, astonished at what I see. Da, 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 da. Whoa. Piece of the glass slipper. I gingerly touch the new piece that is hanging next to my existing glass slipper pendant. That light was life. It's life. It burns like a bitch. Okay, why is it so funny? Life burns like a bitch. Sex toy. It's real. You're not too bad after all, kid. Thanks. Thanks, Rod. I appreciate it. Did he just compliment me? I mean, I guess. I don't really know. What? Rod turns away. Oh, fuck you too. Nothing. And now we'll never know. He walks away, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Me, my thoughts, and I. Me, my thoughts, and I. What's your fave me? Oh, I thought you were asking me. I was just like, what? My real sister sucks. I don't have sisters, so I don't even know. Come on in your highness. I can't do that voice. Would you like to play with us? You wanna play with me? Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, come play with us. We'll have lots of fun. Who says that? Who walks up to a kid and go, hey, yo kid, we'll have lots of fun. Come play with me. A pedophile, I guess. I don't know. Well, please, just for a little while. Maybe I can. Maybe. Sexto, the fuck you doing here in front of the gates? Oh god. Good morning, your majesty. We were both wondering if Princess wants to come play with us. No! Princess Sexto does not want to play with you. But mother, I kind of do. No, enough idle chatter. We must go. It's almost time for your dance lessons. Ugh. Yo, but Sexto did not make me repeat myself. Hold on, I can make you repeat yourself. Look at that! I did it! Okay, sure. God, such a bitch. That's a night to remember. Oh, not this music again. I can't hear myself when this music is playing. It's still dawn when I wake up. As much as I want to continue sleeping, I have no choice but to get up and prepare for the day. The last thing I need is an annoying lecture from the head maid. I have almost become accustomed to waking up this early, even if I do not enjoy it. As soon as my preparations are made, I begin to make my way toward Emmy's room. She should be awake early. about halfway there when I hear familiar voices. Standing far ahead of me are Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithras! Mithras! I love you! What kind of fanfic are you gonna make about me? What? Wait, what? Lawrence, dude. Dude, give me bad vibes about life. Holy shit. What are you guys talking about? Are you sure this is gonna work? Oh dear. Have a little faith in me, my friend. Oh god, I love you. Oh fuck, we're not friends. Sir Alcaster narrows his eyes, then turns abruptly to look at me. Hi, how you doing? Miss Sexto, was it? Yeah. Sir Mithras, Sir Alcaster, I know you know me. Have you been eavesdropping, child? Bruh. Of course. He has no reason to be angry at me. If they were talking about something confidential, they should not have been openly talking it in the hallway. I'm on my way to Princess Emmy's room, sir. That is why I am here. I coolly look at Sir Alcaster, who looks like he's about to pop a vein. Do it, I dare you! I cannot help but feel satisfied at his reaction. In just a few steps, he's suddenly looming over me. How you doing? I've never seen Sir Alcaster look so angry before. The fuck? Yeah, what's going on? Hi, how you? I got like 3 men angrily looking at me. Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, you're not preggers. Have a good life. Shady son of a bitch. Hey, how do you make the text go? Oh, you scroll back when you want to make the text go backwards. Preganak. Is that Vincent? So it looks like Sebastian. Pegonat. Vincent, you're meant to be dead. Guys, Progant. He does look like that. He does look like him. Just a little bit. God, that kid annoyed me. Rod is now walking towards us with a scowl on his face. There's something in my nail. So Alcaster notices this and quickly steps back. Oh, you better, boy. Yeah, you step to the side. There was just a little misunderstanding, Your Highness, that I obviously had nothing to do with. Rod glances at me, his eyes narrowing. Great, I'm sure he's gonna blame me for this too. Even though I did nothing but kinda just walk by. I will protect her with my life because I suddenly love her! Don't touch this precious beanball, I swear to God! He is not that much taller than her. She's looking at Sebastian like, Sebastian, you're protecting me, ha ha! Sexto's mom's a bitch, yeah. Sexto's mom is already dead, actually. So will you look at that? Much to my surprise, Rod puts himself between me and Sir Alcaster. I'll protect her with my life, I will. You alright, Sexto? I mean... It's not like he slapped me across the face! I'm okay! Is he worried about me? The fuck is wrong with you? I slowly nod. Ron Weasley! Rod turns back to Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithras. If you don't have any business with Sexto, I'll be taking her with me! Okay, but... Emmy's already waiting for her. Sir Alcaster stares at me for a few moments before bowing down to Rod. Of course, Your Highness. Thank you. Rod turns to me again, his expression solemn. Shall we? Yeah, sure, why not? I wish May could follow me on Wattpad. My life would be complete. I don't even have one, dude. I don't even know what that is. I know it's for writing, but... Spoilers for everyone else. No! Can you get pregnant? Because waifu is laifu. May X-Men is just every guy in the world. Proof that Rod is... Oh, God. He walks off before waiting for my reply. I look back at Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithras one last time before chasing after him. Right. The both of us spend the next few minutes walking in silence. Rod has not said a thing since my encounter with Sir Mythros and Sir Alcaster. Are you okay? Why? Yes. What? He already asked me that before. Is he really that worried? Alright. Usually, during recording, I go to Steam and look up the, answer, which I kind of already have up. But I'm gonna let you guys answer this for me. But I am gonna save in case one of you decide to fuck me over. Because I love you all, but I am not putting it past you. I literally just text Steam to make sure you're all you're all telling me the truth. And alright, you're telling me the truth. I am fine. I'm perfectly bubbly and great. Bubbly juice. I need some fucking sleep. I'm surprised by the look on Rod's face at my response. His expression is soft, so unlike his usual scowl. Oh god, I was wondering why that text was weird. Rod here is pretty worried about you, princess. Oh, Sebby. Sebby, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. Shut up. Tell me what I'm doing. Rod glares at Sebby, his cheeks tinged pink. A little more than tinged there, my friend. Like your whole entire face color has just changed. Sebby chuckles. Oh, sorry, Rod, your thoughts ring so loud. I got this. Your thoughts ring so loudly in your mind that I can't help but say them aloud. There we go, I got it. This is not the first time Sebby has told me about what Rod is thinking. Wait, what? No, Bessie! Sebby, gonna get him. I have this problem. What's your problem? Rod reaches out and pinches Sebby's face. The scowl returning. That's... I can't fucking do this voice anymore. I'm sorry, okay, but next time try not to think too loudly. How do you think too loudly? You said that Emmy was waiting for me. I did not expect her to be up so early. Where is she? I lied. Great. That's nice. Great start to a relationship there. What? He lied to help me out of the situation? Why? Why are you helping me? Because while you hear you're my responsibility, I may loathe the rule, but I will still uphold it. You liar. You're such a dirty little liar. Besides, you don't need a reason to help someone in need. That's part of kindness, Sexto. Do you understand now? You get it? Help someone in need. I remember Parfait and Delora telling me before that being good often involves helping others who are in need. Now that I've helped you, I'll be taking my leave now. I have fencing lessons to attend. Yeah, gonna go poke some bitches' butts! Let's do it! Rod starts to walk off, but then stops and turns back to me. Tissue! Guys, I need a tissue. Wait, I have one. I'm good. Nope. That wasn't a fucking tissue. It was like a face wipe. Oh, the smell is overwhelming. Oh, I smell. Oh, all I smell is like peaches and stuff. Someone send help. Detective Anderson. Sebby has to know what he's thinking if he's gonna talk for him, literally now. Rod starts to walk off, but then stops and turns back to me. Don't get yourself into more trouble. I won't be there all the time to save you. I didn't do shit! I was fine. I could have survived without you. I'm an independent woman who doesn't need a man. I don't need no brother. What? No. I glare at him and cross my arms. I am not some damsel in distress, your highness. I do not need your help. Rod snorts before turning away from me and walks away. Excuse me. You little prince ass, get back here. Not this music again. I need tissue for May and sex. Shh. A beautiful woman came up to me and asked if I was fine. I couldn't decide whether to say I'm good or I'm okay, so I panicked and said I'm gay. Bro! Bro! No! I I'm like sitting back in my seat feeling the despair that you must have felt when that fucking happened. Sometimes you just gotta take a breath and think, you know what is the worst possible thing that could happen right now? And that would be saying you're gay to a beautiful woman. I am so sorry. But you know what? I'm sure she respects you like 10 times more since you came out to some random person. Good job. Everybody give a clap for Lawrence. Clap emoji in the chat. Great job, Lawrence. You're great. Love you. Later that day, I watched Emmy finish, you know what? You know fucking what? This music can go to hell. That music can go to hell. Okay, I will download it. I will download it. Don't worry, I'll do it. Pow. And now I can't play it without music. Fuck a duck. Alright. Good job, Lawrence. Later that day, I watched Emmy finish her etiquette lessons. I can tell that the teacher is impressed with her progress. Emmy is able to correctly name all the glasses and cutlery. Jesus Christ. She is not so slow a learner. Who says that? I had come here earlier in the day to better teach Emmy about proper dining etiquette. It turns out that my lesson was valuable. You have shown great improvement, Your Highness. I am glad that you have been diligent with your studies. No doubt you'll be ready for the ballroom. Emmy smiles, her cheeks turning pink. But thank you, I wouldn't have done it without the help of a friend. May I need advice? Hold on. Alright, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Alright, back to the game! Y'all self-advertisers, how dare you? How dare you do this on my stream? Emmy glances at me briefly and smiles gently. I really owe her a lot. That is wonderful. I'm so glad you have such a dedicated friend, Your Highness. Friend? Ugh. Is that really what I am to her? A princess. Princesses do not have maids as friends. A royal does not mingle with commoners, especially not with servants. Mother told me that before. Emmy does not treat me as a maid, but she cannot possibly think of me as a friend. After the teacher gives Emmy several books to study for their next lesson, I got the hiccups. She ends the lesson and excuses herself. Emmy approaches me and grasps my hand. Thank you so much, Dexter. I wouldn't have passed without your help. Damn right. All I did was repeat the things your teacher taught you. But you're different. I raised an eyebrow at her. Different. I tend to get nervous in my lessons. My teachers are strict and intimidating. I cave beneath the pressure. But with you, everything changes. Well, I feel more comfortable around you. It's probably because we're almost the same age and your lessons feel more casual. So thank you. I'm very grateful to you. She looks down at the ground shyly. I hope it's alright that we're friends. I furrow my eyebrows at her. Why would you even want to be friends with a maid? You're supposed to be making friends with nobles, not the servants. Emmy frowns and I can feel her deflate. She walks toward the window with a sigh. Or and sighs, whatever. I tried. They may not say anything, but I can feel them silently judging me. I wasn't born a princess, and I feel that they judge everything that I do. They think that I smile too much and I'm not regal enough. They feel that I'm too clumsy and too cheerful. Well, Emmy definitely does not act like a noble. I cannot say I blame the nobles for being skeptical of her. Being with them suffocates me. I do my best to act like a princess, but the way they all look at me, it's as if they're waiting for me to make a mistake. Then they'll all have an excuse to jeer at me. Every girl dreams of becoming a princess, and yet this is not my dream. I really just miss being a normal girl. I miss my freedom. I look at her, thoughtful. I think I can understand what Emmy is feeling. Just like me, she was thrown into a world that she was not ready to be part of. Right now, we have no choice but to fit in. She never wanted my title in the first place, yet I accused her of stealing it. Have you told your mother how you feel? Emmy shakes her head. No, not the king either. I don't want them to think that I'm ungrateful. That's why I'm trying my best to become accustomed to all of this. I cross my arms. But you're not happy. Well, I'm not. Everyone just assumes that I'm happy because I smile a lot. She barely opens up to anyone, and yet she opened up to me. Had I been given a choice before I was cursed, I would never have listened to her. She should tell you that. You should tell them how you feel rather than just keep it to yourself. Otherwise, the stress will continue to accumulate on your shoulders. I wish I could be more honest with them. I really do. I envy you for being able to speak your mind. She envies me? Ew. Emmy takes a deep breath and sighs. The frown fades with a sigh and quickly replaced with a fragile smile. I'm sorry for ranting out to you like that. I must have bored you with my story. I used to get so annoyed with her, but now that I have seen this side of her, I suppose she is not as terrible as I had first thought. Oh, I remember that mother wanted to see me after my lesson today. Allow me to escort you to the queen, then. Thank you. Okay, now I can read the chat. Okay, now let's continue with this game before we go into the meme village. I don't want to go there. Days pass without any real conflict. I run into Sir Alcester again in the hallways, but his eyes pass over me as if I am something to be ignored. Delora, who has been ignoring me, as she had been busy with other priorities, returned to the Marchen yesterday to discuss something important with Parfait. It's not as if she's been any help since she came here, anyway. She mostly stays in my room while I run around doing errands for Emmy and taking on other chores as they are handed to me. Right now I'm headed to the palace gates as I hurry to meet Emmy. She is going out of town to meet Viorica again, and I was told to meet her here. Yes, it was me the whole time. You were my mother? Oh, dear lords, no. You guys gonna count down with the emojis, Jesus Christ. Of course, we apparently all know the star of the chat right now is Lawrence. Good job, dude. Good job, dude. You've made it. Okay, I read that. Prince Sexto Fritz! My darling, my white-haired baby boy, how are you? I turn around to see Fritz walking in my direction. I kind of just want to stand up because it's so fucking hot, and sitting down is making my butt hot. Ever since I told him to refer to me by my name, he has been stumbling over not using my title. I rarely see him, but when I do, we do not have much time to discuss anything. Can I help you with anything, Fritz? It's been a while. Have you managed to complete one of your good deeds? Yes, I have. Thank you very much. Days after I had originally run to Fritz, I managed to have a quick conversation with him regarding my curse. It has been a long time since the conversation happened. Recently, I have barely seen Fritz. I hear rumors that he's been reassigned somewhere outside of the palace. I show him my pendant and point at the piece of the second glass slipper. I managed to get one several days ago. Sexto, that's wonderful! I knew that you could get one. Good job. Only 2 more and then I can break this curse. Fritz, Miss Sexto. I did not think that the two of you were acquainted. He's my lover boy, what are you talking about? We both turned our heads at the same time when Mythros suddenly appears from around the corner and his usual smile on his lips. Sir Mythros? Fritz is a little taller than you. Fritz, I believe Sir Alcester is looking for you. Right. Sorry. Sexto, I must take my leave now. Okay. Fritz bows to Sir Mythros before walking off, leaving me alone with Sir Mythros. Should I... Fritz... Okay, whatever. Mythros does not say anything but continues to smile at me. His staring makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable. Is there something on my face? Excuse me. I curtsy and start to walk off when Sir Mythros calls my name. Sexto, dear. Yeah? I just wanted to thank you for your hard work and dedication to our princess. I look at him, puzzled by his sudden gratitude. Don't worry, everything will soon be redeemed. Remedied. Sorry, I don't know where redeemed came from. Wait, what? Sorry! Sorry! I don't know where that laugh came from. Whoa. It's supposed to be a quiet laugh, but it did not come out that way. Excuse me? My apologies, I did not mean to keep you. He completely ignores my question. He dips his head slightly before turning and walking away, the smile still on his face. What was that all about? Rod and Emmy are already waiting for me outside. By the time I arrive at the palace gates. Oh, what happened there? Rod has his arms crossed and looks at me, irritable. More irritable than a woman on her period, Jesus. His face is perpetually stuck in that scowl, it seems. You're late. You're late! My apologies, your asshat. You're so grumpy, but you've been late many times before, too, Rod. Rod just shrugs his shoulders as he turns and heads into the carriage. Emmy sighs before looking at me. Need a drink, hold on. Shall we? Yeah, whatever. Oh, God. It's so hot! I hate wearing pants! I wish I wasn't wearing pants right now because it sucks. The three of us sit in silence as the carriage rolls toward the town. The knight assigned to guard duty is sitting out front with the driver, watching for any disturbances. Emmy glances forlornly. Yep. My vocabulary is small, guys. Out one window while Rod silently looks out the other as he rests his chin on the palm of his hand. I notice Emmy pausing to glance at Rod every now and then, looking restless. Finally, she breaks the silence. Are you still mad that I asked you to come along to visit Viorica? You could have declined the invitation, Rod. And if you would only tell me what happened between the two of you, I would do my best to remedy the situation. Rod notices me looking at him and scowls. He returns his moody gaze to the window. I have nothing to say, Em. Oof. But you used to be good friends with Viorica too, Rod. But then ever since you were... Emmy stops herself, but I know that she was referring to his curse. After that day, you kept your distance from her. Then when you found out about the wedding, you became even colder toward her. Let me just read. Even Viorica is worried about you, Rod. She worries that she might have offended you somehow. Emmy, oh my god. There's a hint of warning in his tone. Is it possible that Viorica is related to Rod's curse, considering the timing? Emmy opens her mouth again to say something, but then suddenly stops and returns to the window, her expression mirroring Rod's own gloom. We are all silent until we arrive at the toy shop. Okay, good. It's fine. You fucking scared me. Wait, I live in the Key West. It's never winter, just heat during December. It's hot, like 85 degrees. It's night, yet I still wear pants and a sweater. Brah. Brah. I don't care how to pronounce her name. She is Emmy! Ugh. Good to see you again, and you too. Sexto, was it? You don't remember my fucking name. I nod in acknowledgement. Viorica nods politely at the knight who stands guard at the shop door. So just the two of you today? Emmy and I both turn around only to see Rod has indeed vanished. Where did the boy go? How did the boy get away? Emmy frowns, looking both bewildered and disappointed. He was right behind us. Somebody needs to hold that boy's hand. I'll go look for him. Thank you, Sexto. Just as I expected, Rod is leaning against the wall of an alley just outside the toy shop. Alright, guys, what's the answer? What's the answer? I await your answer. Stay with him. Alright. Alright, shut the cup. Shut the cup! Hey guys, let's shut the cup! It's a shortcut to shut the fuck up. Alright, boobies are actually watermelons. Indeed! Indeed, my friend. Stay with him. I can tell by Rod's stiff posture that anything I say to him will fall on deaf ears, so I move to stand next to him instead, and lean against the wall with him. What are you doing? Spending time with you. Keeping you company. Rod raises an eyebrow at me. Since when have you ever liked my company? Since never. Well, I'd rather be here than stay inside the toy shop and listen to Emmy and Viorica talk. Almost said Victoria. So you're not here to try and get me to talk? Nah. Well, it's not as if you would answer any of my questions. I've tried forcing you to talk and know how ineffective it is. But I will be here if you do want to talk. Rod eyes me suspiciously. Since when did you start listening to others? It's a good question. When you are the personal maid of someone who enjoys talking, you learn to listen. Emmy has been happier these past few months. I hate to admit it, but it seems to be because of you. Are you actually praising me? Huh? Rod looks away, his cheeks tinted pink. Think whatever you like. I will. I do not know why, but for some reason I am happier that Rod gave me a compliment. Princess Waltz! Waltz is karma with you! Oh. Rod and I turn at the sound of a familiar voice. Waltz pauses in front of us with a bright smile. Baby! Oh, baby. It's nice to see you again, princess. Waltz, what are you doing here? I was listening to the duck song. Well, I was about to deliver a letter to the prince, but I guess that won't be necessary anymore. A letter is Parfait asking for me? Not just you, she wants to see the princess as well. Me? It's been a while since I was last at the Marchen. Something wrong? They need to discuss something important with the princess. Come to the Marchen tonight. Tonight, but we're already here, so why not now? Walt's eyes shift to our carriage. You are here with the Princess Emmy, yes? You can't make her wait too long. What they need to discuss with you is complicated and will take some time to explain. The toy shop door opens and Emmy stands in the doorway as she says her goodbyes to Eureka. Remember, tonight? These are Walt's last words before he slips back into the crowd. What the fuck you doing on the roof, Lawrence? And does. I'm squinting so hard at the screen like, what are you planning? Emmy visits with Eureka was briefer than I thought it would be. Now all of us are headed back to the palace. Rod has not uttered a word on our way back. I can tell that this is making Emmy agitated, and she continues to keep glancing at Rod expectantly. I am so confused. That's what... Morph. If you have something to say, say it. Emmy stares at me. You obviously want to say something to Prince Rod. The only way to get your answers is to ask him directly. Rod does not turn around, as if he does not hear me. Emmy clasps her hands and sighs. Well... I glance at Rod, who still persistently stares out the window, his eyes focused on nothing. He was pretending not to hear us. How immature. You child! Rod. Eureka was sad that you weren't there today. She was certain that you stayed outside to avoid seeing her. What's going on with you? I'm not in the mood to answer your questions, Em. Back to the game. Emmy grips the edge of her dress, her expression becoming more rigid. You've been keeping secrets from us ever since you were cursed. We don't even know why you were cursed or how to help you break it. Wait, the rest of our family doesn't know anything about the circumstances of Rod's curse? I had thought that he told them everything, but all they know is that he's cursed. We are family. We're supposed to help each other through problems. Emmy's hands are shaking as she gazes at her brother. The carriage stops, and as soon as the servant opens the door, Emmy quickly steps out and rushes toward the palace. Rod watches her go quietly, though his eyebrows are furrowed and he looks guilty. I silently shake my head at him before running after Emmy. Emmy stands in the hallway with her hands to her chest. She breathes slowly in and out as if she was on the verge of tears. When she notices me behind her, she turns away and wipes her eyes with the back of her hand. I'm sorry for storming off like that. I was just very frustrated at Rod. I said something I shouldn't have said back there. If anyone finds out about this, they won't. Your secret is safe with me. Emmy flashes me a grateful smile before looking at the sky. Hey, you! One moment, Rod is running down the hallway. The next, he has stopped in front of us and is trying to catch his breath. Em, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too, Rod, but right now I would like to be alone. Of course. I'm sorry, Sexta, but could you leave me for now? She does not even wait for my answer before walking away, leaving me alone with Rod. You bitch! You made her cry, Rod. Good job. I'm fully aware of that. Good. Why are you hiding your curse from your family? You wouldn't understand. I'm doing this to protect them. Protect them? Rod silently shakes his head. They wouldn't understand. Those are the last ominous words Rod spoke before rushing off, leaving me alone in the hall. What happened to him?
dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorns dancing